Grease Nation, it's your favorite truth teller, duh, Dad's Grease. Have you ever wondered why someone else's blessings get all under your skin? Like why their success got you low key irritated, right? Here's the truth. It's not because they're blessed. It's because deep down in your chest and your soul, you think God passed you over. You think God looked over you like, man, I guess I'm not worthy. He's gonna give them the blessing, but not me. You be smiling on the outside, but on the inside, especially in this mind of yours, self included, sometimes I've been there. I still sometimes I'm not perfect, guys. For example, someone gets engaged, someone buys a dream home, somebody gets promoted, somebody shares their testimony. Whole time you're still begging God for a breakthrough that haven't even showed up yet. Low key comparison will have you thinking that God forgot you, but all in all, He's building you in that season, in this season, or whatever time, whatever storm you're in right now. You know, there's always three parts to a storm. There's the going in, there's the in the middle, and there's the out. The enemy don't always need addiction. Sometimes envy is all he needs. That's all that's required. And right there, that's where comparison becomes your prison. Here's what nobody ever told you though. God, He's not passing out copies. Their blessings or whoever you're thinking about blessings, that wasn't your assignment. So whatever they got going on, it was never, ever, 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 ever attached to you or me or you or who or whoever's looking. Grease Nation, let's keep it hood. Let's keep it 100. If God wanted you to have their blessings, you would have been there. You would have been doing the things. You would have had the skill. You would have had the intellect. You would have had the. You would have had all. You would have had everything that you needed to get those blessings and do those things and achieve that greatness. But guess what? He did not. Somebody else's winning season, that's not your loss. That's just great indicator that God is still showing up in people's lives. That's what you need to take from that. Yeah. Some of y'all so busy and wrapped up in what God is blessing for someone else that you forgot to obey what He basically told you. If He told you to every day clean your house, this is just a small example. If you got this strong urge every day, you know your house is messy. I'm just giving an example. If you know your house is messy and you feel it in your chest to clean your house and you don't do it, hey, you can't be mad at looking at people's blessings. You felt that urge, you felt that sensation that you know you need to clean, you know you need to take out the trash. That's just one example, guys. Come on. You know what? Let's take it back to the Bible. Let's go. Remember, David had to watch Saul sit on the throne before God gave him the crown. Joseph, he watched the other people live free while he sat in prison. Abraham, he waited decades, y'all, for the promise that God already gave him. Waiting, it never meant that God wasn't working. Romans 12:15, rejoice with those who rejoice. God never asks you to fake pain. He asks you to not let your pain become someone else's burden. Grease Nation, quit watching someone else's harvest and get back to planting what God placed on your plate. God don't bless copies. He blesses obedience. Your season is not stuck. God is still doing things that you can't see. And when God says now, or He gives you that green light from being in that red light season, meaning stuff wasn't moving and you wasn't feeling like there was any sign of anything that you want happening, when He gives you that green light, mm, 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 there's not a person on earth or in hell that's going to stop what God has for you. Amen. 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 I don't have a church, but let the church say amen, guys. Have a great day, Grease Nation.